Also, you might have noticed some changes behind me. I finally framed the Cutie Cinderella newspaper from 9/11, the morning of 9/12, the newspaper right there, the newspaper that covered 9/11. It's now officially sitting behind me, and I moved the North Korean poster up in place of the fan art. We're gonna find a new place to put all the fan art, don't you worry, okay?
To start the stream. Who's fucking ready? I guess we're gonna start with EHD. I haven't covered any, we haven't had an EHD segment. All of them have been like intro, tidbit, blah, blah, blah. But this new situation is so crazy, I have to do a dedicated segment to go over it. It's a bit of a double header though. The first half of the segment will be discussing the new Hasan Piker and Destiny controversy. Hasan Piker went to a college, I believe. He did a speech in his like Mao Zedong aesthetic and decided to go on a bunch of rants that caused a bunch of hijinks, and Destiny got thrown out of the event. We're gonna look at all that right now. After that though, we're gonna learn a bit about Frogan, and we're also going to be going over the new Kaceytron situation. She kind of concedes why she was banned and actually announced that she got like a full 5-week Twitch ban. It wasn't a 3-day thing. I was wrong. It wasn't a 24-hour ban. You were wrong. They hit her hard. And I think I actually, no, now I'm thinking about it, I think I did say that. Didn't I say that, like, they're not going to go after extra Emily, but Kaceytron is so fucking worthless, they'll make an example out of her? The problem is that nobody knows about this. It hasn't been reported by really anybody, because nobody went to Kaceytron's fucking stream to find out what happened with her ban. I don't actually, wait, hold on. Where was she streaming? I'm just realizing this doesn't make any sense. She went live 2 days ago to I guess it's on Kick then. Because how did she go live if she's banned on Twitch? Can you go live on an alternate platform? I don't know. I assume you can, because I know everyone does it, but I don't know if you can do that. They hate her? Yeah, it's Kick. So that's interesting, but before we get there, Hasan Piker explains to Congresswoman-elect Malak Kuros how YouTuber The Quartering peed in his own basement. And this is obviously Ostenox who's tweeted this out, his longtime editor, Hasan Piker, on his Dexerto, oh no, Popstonox. It used to be Dexertonox, and I think they got that one removed. So yeah, this is the clip.
He's a basement pisser. He wants...
I'm sorry, this is funny. Am I supposed to be mad at this? I don't know, everyone wants me to be mad about everything. And everyone they're like, oh, he's gonna get mad about this. The Quartering has this fucking congresswoman, not the Quartering, Hasan is this congresswoman next to him, and he's like dialogue bombing her about the fucking Quartering.
He's a basement pisser. He once got mad at his wife for going out without him, I think, and then he just like pissed in his own basement. You got attacked.
You know what I would love one day is like a music-backed version of people finding out about the pissed in my basement clip for the first time. And this would have to be on there.
For
yeah, look at her face. It's like, isn't there something better to be doing?
Collaborating with me. I mean, we had
they canceled 3 of our venues.
Yeah, they canceled 3 of the...
Yeah, like, you know, like the song, and now the end is near, like that music, and it's just like a bunch of celebrities and YouTubers who have discussed the Quartering, discussing how he peed in his basement, and it's just that instrumental in the background. I think it'd be a banger.
The venues. What do you say to?
I want Trump to learn about it. There's this one guy, The Quartering, and he's very good at video games. He's always been good at video games, and unfortunately, the leftists want to criticize you for using the bathroom in your own home these days.
Candidates that might be fearful of an association at this point. I don't think any of them are, but you know, if there was any concern, because Tom Tiffany is now criticizing Francesca Hong for appearing with me.
Oh my god!
But it turns out, according to the Milwaukee Courier, he appeared on a podcast with a host who made anti-Semitic.
This isn't a Hasan Piker W. The thing is, I don't really grade this on the W to L scale. I just think it's a funny thing that's happened. I don't know. I'm not going to say, guys, this is it. I finally have dropped all support for Hasan Piker. He mentioned the basement pissing incident. I just think it's a funny internet thing.
Remarks.
It's Hasan Piker must be watching the Quartering tent.
It's just not...
Oh, he went on the Quartering podcast?
No.
What is the Quartering?
To be clear, she did ask him.
Do I want to know?
No.
Oh my god, this story is so much funnier than I thought it would be.
I can't get mad at him because this would be my reaction too. I mean, maybe you shouldn't mention it in front of a fucking congresswoman, but also, I literally would soy out and be like, "Oh my god, dude, the quartering did this."
It's really right wing.
This guy.
Quartering was about to go, "Whoa, buddy!" Like, yeah, dude, the Quarterings podcast. Like, dude, that would be so funny if we found out that Quartering watches the Kino Casino.
His whole output, he's got no motion. His whole output is just talking about how women ain't shit. Look, woke Canadian attacks American and finds out. It's all racial agitprop.
It's all racial.
It's all just like woke women are.
He's right though. Again, the Quartering is like trying to like insinuate there's going to be a race war on the horizon.
Nasty. Oh my God,
he got mad at Francesca for being on your stream.
Well, yeah, Tom Tiffany did. He once famously, okay, this guy, this is so funny. You should not know who this person is. He's just a fucking random, like, he's not even.
He's 100%. Oh, he's talking about motion. Hasan Piker has more motion in his pinky finger than the Quartering has in his whole body.
It's not even like relevant.
Than the Quartering has on his mobility fucking, his mobility, what is it? Oh God, dude, what the fuck is that thing? I'm actually retarded right now. Yeah, his mobility lawnmower. He has more energy in one pinky finger. He has more motion in one pinky finger than the Quartering has in his mobility lawnmower.
In the Republican sphere, but it's still really funny. He's a basement pisser.
Scooter? No, he doesn't have a mobility scooter. He has a mobility lawnmower.
He once got mad at his wife.
Political context, the Quartering and Hasan interviewed opposite candidates for governor of Wisconsin.
Nicholas DeOrio streamed about this last night, and after watching Nick's stream, I'm kind of fucking black-pilled on this shit.
We need to form an Alagar coalition and together, goad Jer into watching this clip.
Oh my God, true. That's what I want more than anything is the Quartering to be like, Hasan Piker, fail streamer. And it's like, dude, you're infinitely in a worse position than this guy right now. You don't have the oranges for this race.
For going out without him.
Because whether you agree or disagree with Hasan Piker, I imagine most people are not very favorable of him here. This guy's going way further than the Quartering has ever gone, dude. The Quartering would have to make 1 billion videos to be as impactful as Hasan Piker is on his worst day.
I think, and then he just like...
Wait, the Quartering... Dude, imagine the Quartering had to wear a suit, bro. There'd be no way.
Pissed in his own basement. It sounds insane. Literally happened.
I thought basement pisser was like a euphemism that you were using.
No. He peed in his own basement.
Okay, gotcha.
Actually, he has a video out there when he was an IT guy teaching pedophiles how to hide their child pornography in their hard drives.
Dude, he's got all the talking points!
Yes,
How's
insane.
he allowed to have a YouTube channel?
Oh, YouTube.
Okay, it's a win. I lied. He won. He actually just won. He's full in. He's full in. He won. You have to give him this one, guys. If you can't give him this one, I don't know what to tell you.
Encourages this stuff, practically. Are you kidding me? They're like, oh, sweet, you're a great right-winger. You're a valuable asset to the media.
He doesn't even look that good.
I'm calling it. He gets 1 win on this one.
These are some low view counts.
Yeah, no, he's...
Get a lot of views.
That's why I'm saying.
He's too irrelevant to talk about. Maybe we should focus on somebody bigger.
He's like also no motion at the same time. And then last but not least, there's that one...
Thank you!
Is the bowl gonna get a shout out? Oh man, this is a
dude. That would be one step too far. I think if you get in, get out, quick Rick and Morty adventure. He's like, yeah, the Wisconsin Bull comes and fucks his wife.
I mean, he made a career, if you want to call it that, off of just Brie Larson videos. For the longest time, he would just do Brie Larson videos.
Nicholas the GOAT, thank you for the $5, my man.
Yeah, that's it. I know you hate covering Assad, but unfortunately, it's very funny. I definitely had to today, and I'm already having fun with it. So
Marvel went woke, fucking sucks, all this stuff, and.
So there must be something.
Speaking to a congresswoman elect, by the way, yes, I'm teaching her game. Okay, I'm downloading. She's downloading very important information. And then the last thing I was gonna say is, yeah, the there it is tweet. Come on, someone.
Oh my God, it was like a Hitler thing, and he's like, and there it is.
Has to have it.
It's one of the worst tweets of all time.
Someone send me the quarter pounder. There it is tweet.
Keffel's tweet on Nicholas DeOrio.
Yeah, dude, that's another. That is elite knowledge. Well, not elite knowledge, but it's like that's one.
BRB, my dog moved high voltage.
Thank you.
Someone goes, Hitler was like bad or something. Someone tweets out like Hitler was fucked up and bad, and this guy quote retweeted and went, "There it is," like defending.
Because he was trying to argue that they were virtue signaling. And again, the quote tweet is like, Hitler is bad. And he's like, and there it is. And that's just like that's not a good idea, Jeremy. That was
Adolf Hitler.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's his vibe. He's a
Yeah,
Nazi.
no, that's his vibe. And that's the person.
That's not one I'd pull out of memory in a conversation. It tells me that that probably Hasan hasn't kept up with any of the recent shit, maybe because of the people talking about it. But like, that's the long-standing lore. If I was gonna make a Jeremy video in 2025, I'd probably hit all 3 of those talking points. Nowadays, I don't think all of them would make it. The basement pissing one would be preceded by the Walmart shitting incident. The Walmart shitting one would be the first one to come to mind.
Whose
mad at-
podcast that Tom
He watched the casino. I don't think he did, because those were like the known quartering talking points.
Tom Tiffany, who's the Republican on the Wisconsin gubernatorial race.
Aren't they trying to...
Yeah, look at this. Someone says,
Yeah, fuck Hitler, and there we have it. Yikes. Jeremy, Mr. I want to own Twitter or whatever. Elon Musk, you need to save the site. Didn't realize how this tweet looks.
fuck Hitler. He quote retweets and it goes, and there we have it.
And it's like, you know how Hasan Piker goes, America deserved 9/11. Fuck it, I'll say it. Like, that's the quote. And he's like, no, you have to understand, there's like actually this additional information, like the foreign policy decisions, blah, 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 blah. The quartering is kind of in a similar position where it's like, and there we have it, yikes, fuck Hitler. And it's like, well, no, you have to understand, like, there's this like actual context of this whole thing, and I'm actually not even, I'm not tackling him for that. I'm like, it's virtue signaling, and it's like, I actually don't like Hitler. I don't know why anyone would come to that. Like, that's a crazy thing. If the quartering just, if Hasan Piker had just said, America's foreign policy decisions are part of the reason why we're in this mess to begin with, or something that would be like an infinitely less clippable moment, people would still disagree with it, but it wouldn't have like the punch. And the punch is why it went viral. And
what is Bunty King?
Personally, in my opinion, it was on
Bunty
purpose.
King?
In my opinion, that was on purpose. The quartering is a drunken retard. I don't think he was trying to do any marketing here. I don't think he was trying to do anything with this tweet. I think that he's just so stupid he couldn't tweet out, he's look at this pathetic virtue signaling. And even then, I don't really think that hits super well. I think you kind of have to just post an explanation of what you're trying to say. And that's me looking at it ultra charitably and not just saying like, yeah, this is how it looks.
Yikes.
Insane.
That's gonna be a yikes for me. You unironically leap to defend Hitler. You have no rights to be yikesing anybody, turd.
And again, this is your moment where you can then explain, no, whoa, wait, no, whoa, wait. What I actually meant was, he's virtue signaling. He just doubles down and goes, I was nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize, which I mean, I assume he's like drunk here and just like spouting off random bullshit because that's not accurate. But what the fuck have you ever done? Instead of like explaining it or correcting himself, I assume drunk Jeremy is just like operating on a 1% IQ level here, making it worse for himself.
He was nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize.
He has to be trolling though. There's no
What the
way.
fuck have you ever done?
That's insane.
I think you don't understand how bad it gets on.
Oh, Hitler was nominated for a Nobel. I misread that. He was nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize. So yeah, now the quartering is like doubling down. And I think I think his assumption here is that people will go, oh, this is obviously satirical, but like they never would do that. They would just post it as evidence that you're like a racist psychopath.
The internet, which is good.
I was about to say,
normal.
the internet is a
That's
little
good.
bit
I don't think the quartering's content gives him a lot of room to argue out of these things either. So the reason we're actually looking at Hasan, that was a Smaggle requested clip. Thank you very much. Probably the funniest one we're going to show tonight. Hasan Piker delivered ignore the captions on this DSA watch thing. This is the version of, let's just go to Shannon Watts. Shannon Watts clip this. Dressed like Mao and talking about how he hates the majority of Democrats, invited guest. Our party is having a normal one. I don't know her. She's a New York Times bestselling author, apparently. But I didn't want to use the one that was like, Hasan Piker in a Mao Zedong suit gives death speech to his Hitler-like cult or something. This is probably more fair. I don't know who she is.
No more to Trumpism, but no more to the Democrats who...
Oh, God. He's not good at this. Oh, God. Oh, this is like bad acting. Okay. Oh, no, this is, wow. Okay. Yeah. You'd think that like a guy who public speaks for a living would be able to navigate this a bit better, but Ooh.
No more to Trumpism, but no.
Dude, it's like an anime dub of himself. Yes, this is like a hired like a Hasan Piker impersonator to dub. Like, you know when they do the anime dub memes.
No more to Trumpism, but no more to the Democrats who compromise, who conciliate, and who betray us.
He sounds like he's doing like a parody speak of somebody else on his stream. You know when he does like the fake voice where he's like putting himself in the other person's shoes and making like a joke about them from their own person. Like it sounds like he's using the exact same voice.
No more to Trumpism, but no more to the Democrats who compromise, who conciliate, and who betray us.
Oh. It's like bad movie dialogue. Dude, the suit is so bad. This suit is so... Bro, what is he wearing? Unironically, it's like, it does kind of... I get why the other guy like was making like Hitler jokes or whatever. That is just... that is just a weird... That is a weird suit.
No more to the...
He raided Kim Jong-un's... Yeah, I don't know. Why? Why, Hasan Piker? How fascist you look at this event. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, that was his word.
No more to the fascist reactionaries, but no more to the Democrats who will collaborate and cooperate with the fascists, who will...
Ah!
fund ICE.
This is hard to watch. I feel like I can't ever. I have to pause every second. This is really difficult. This is. I don't do cringe well. This hits like the IRL streamer thing.
The fascists who will fund ICE, who will fund Israel, who will help poison the planet, who will stiff workers and...
Dude, it's like, he burned our crops, put a plague onto our houses. He did? No. But are we just gonna stand around until the industry Democrats? Dude, like, no.
Will help poison the planet, who will stiff work...
Dude, listen to his delivery of poisoned the planet. That, like...
Poison the planet, who fund Israel, who will help poison the planet.
Like, I think that Greta Thunberg had a better delivery than Hasan does.
Who will fund ICE, who will fund Israel, who will help poison the planet, who will stiff workers and help bosses. We...
Stiff workers? What do you mean by that?
We don't need those Democrats anymore.
God, that was bad too. That line delivery is terrible.
Democrats anymore. Need those. We don't need those Democrats anymore.
We don't need those Democrats anymore. It's robotic. It's like an AI chat prompt. Is this generated? Is this real?
Will help poison the planet, who will stiff workers and help bosses. We don't need those Democrats anymore.
We don't need those Democrats anymore who stiff worker and protect the boss. We do not need them in this establishment.
And help bosses. We don't need those Democrats anymore. In fact, we have a message.
We have a message. I am a streamer. I am a politician. I am a politician. I am a politician. I have a message. I have a message. I have a dream.
We don't need those Democrats anymore. In fact, we have a message. We are...
Dude, in fact, I know we have a message. We will not be defeated.
Coming.
Dude, that delivery on we. Like, he wrote that in as in, say I, and then stop himself and go, no, we. But he read it out as, I know we.
Or.
Dude. Dude. Oh, wait, what is it? Here.
Nicholas, the GOAT. Thank you for the $5.
In fact, we.
I just saw Keffel's tweet on Nicholas DeOrio.
I appreciate it.
Keffels appreciated the shout out.
Hasan should be president of the National Socialists.
I know we, and he just read that shit.
Nicholas, the goat. Thank you for the $5, my
It
man.
needs to be on a t-shirt. I know we, and it's just W-I-I. I know we.
In fact, I know we have a message. We are.
We have a message. I have a message, Dr. Han. I have a message.
Coming. We are on boss.
We are coming. Please don't come. I'm gonna come. We are coming. Oh, can we cut those together? Dude, the clip of fucking what's his name being like, "Don't come, do not come," and then Donald Trump's like, "I'm gonna come," and then fucking the Pikering screams, "We are coming!"
We are coming.
Please, somebody stitch it together. I need it. Do not come. I'm gonna come. We are coming. Please, somebody make it.
We are on boss. We're on bot. We're unbound, and we will become undeniable.
Dude, Taylor Lorenz rises to her feet as the booming applause comes from the rafters. He thinks he cooks so hard. Dude, he got a standing ovation from NASCON.
Keffels appreciated the shout out.
Just do a live edit. Oh, I can't take. We did a 2-hour intro. I can't. Don't know sound right now. Yeah, it's gonna be in there. We are coming, dude. Dude, oh, how about that? Would fake name love me if I put the Vosh and then Hasan Piker screams, "We are coming!" There's our donation sound. There it is, folks. I'll make that when we're done.
Thank you.
Oh, dude, this is going to be a hot take and people are going to get mad at me. Is this a Fuentes speech? No. Because it would have been delivered better if it was. That's the reality of the situation.
Nicholas, the goat.
Nick Fuentes is X, Y, and Z on the bad meter, but what he has and Hasan Piker does not is like the charisma to deliver a speech. There's a reason why psychopaths follow that guy. That's the only thing that I think Fuentes has going for him. It's the only compliment I'd ever pay him. I think as a public speaker, he probably wrecks him.
Thank you.
Fuentes is equally as uncharismatic as Hasan. I don't think... I think in terms of public speaking, I think that you'd probably... I'm not going to say a better experience. He's going to hate everything that comes out of his mouth, but it would be a more compelling delivery when he's talking. And maybe compelling isn't right either. It's a better... he has better delivery. Where did he do? Wait. So he just scurried. Dude, that is crazy. Wayne Gretzky, by the way. Wayne Gretzky. Dude, Wayne Gretzky leaving Madison Square Garden in his final National Hockey League game. Who, by the way, is probably horrified at this because Wayne Gretzky is like the biggest Trump supporter I've ever seen in my life. Dude, Canada has disowned him because for some reason, Canadian Wayne Gretzky is like a huge Trump guy. Oh, and an alcoholic. And he's in a bunch of gambling commercials now. Wayne Gretzky's had a bit of a tilt, I would say. I think he's fallen down a path. He sounds like Tommy Wiseau. We did not like the Democrats. We did not.
We don't need those Democrats anymore.
It seems like a UFC-style interview. Oh my god. I cannot stress this enough. Conor McRapist would absolutely deliver this speech with so much more intensity. Conor McGregor would be able to deliver all of these words infinitely better than Hasan Piker ever could, dude.
In fact, I know we have a message. We are coming. We are on boss. We're on bot. We're unbound. And we will...
Can you not picture Conor McGregor delivering this? I don't even know what he's talking about. I'd be getting hyped up for it.
We are coming. We are on boss. We're on bot. We're unbound.
We are on boss.
And we will become undeniable.
We will become undeniable. We are coming for you. Yeah, like, dude, if Conor McGregor delivered that I think it would hit. Yeah.
Thank you.
Dude, we've been debossed. We are carrying the flame. Yeah. McGregor could deliver this speech better while gripping Hasan in a sleeper hold.
Commentator of the year.
That's the thing, though. Your delivery doesn't mean you're a good person.
Needs to be a super chat sound.
It does need. It does. We are embossed. We are debossed. We're debossing the bosses. Yeah, if Conor McGregor hit that, it would have banged. That's the thing but Conor McGregor isn't a good person. He doesn't have, like, I don't know what his politics are. Conor McGregor can shoot a mean WWE promo. You know? That's it. That's what Conor's. Conor could take, like, literal shit and deliver it as, like, the most impactful speech I've ever seen in my life. That is absolutely something that he is adept at. Yeah.
I got stopped by a cop who thought I was like making fun of
Nicholas, the goat. Thank you for the.
I've got this Mao Zedong thing on the rip. Let me just say, this is a 30-second clip. It sounds horrible. I do not know the context of how it could sound better, nor do I know where to find the clip. Thank you guys for hitting the goal. You've heard another goal. This clip is bad, but please keep in mind, it is but 30 seconds long. I'm giving that charitability.
I got stopped by a cop who thought I was like making fun of Mao Zedong, which
I presume this is an older clip. The Mao Zedong thing happened a while ago when he was going on his little China enrichment journey, or however you want to describe it, before he went on his pilgrimage to Cuba. Everyone looked at him kind of side-eyed, like, why are you kind of sweeping away some of these, like, really fucking, I don't know, terrible political situation. Yeah.
I got stopped
Tenement Square
by a cop who thought I was like making fun of Mao Zedong, which
So I assume this is relevant.
never would.
But, like, that's the wrong answer. This is like the wrong answer, Hasan.
I got stopped by a cop who thought I was like making fun of Mao Zedong, which I never would.
Now, keep in mind, he's like home in this clip too. I mean, this is okay.
And never will. Mao Zedong is a one of the great leaders of this world. Okay, a man who.
I think that if you praise Mao Zedong, unironically, again, there could be something I'm missing here. So keep it with a. I feel like this has to be comparable to like Stalin or Hitler. Even if it's like a distant third cousin. This guy, like, he caused a lot of people to die, man, like, explicitly. It's like, we get, because, you know, there's a problem in this community, this, like, the tanky space or whatever, like, the socialist YouTube space, where you get, like, an unapologetic support for, like, Stalin, you know? Like, that happens in this space, too. And guys like Hasan, I think, to his credit, denounce that activity. I think I maybe I'm being overly charitable. I think like the Stalinist movement or whatever inside of there is like a vocal minority, or at least the mainstream guys kind of ignore them.
Is
right?
this really lolly?
I don't know why the Maoist thing would be that much better.
Of this world, okay, a man who changed the entire universe, the entire planet.
You're being too charitable. He loves communists. I'm just trying to say that every communist on the internet isn't like your caricature of what you've seen on social media. A lot of them are stupid. A lot of them are probably 20 years old in college and have no money. Sure, 100%. Not every single one of them is making excuses for why Stalin fucking killed all of his own guys and was like a fucking mass murderer. Right? There are like a sector of those people who think the tanky aspect of that and the defenses of China are like crazy. But I wouldn't expect a person who disavows Stalin to have this kind of take on Mao, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Because people actively try to separate themselves from like the tankiest of the tanky.
Okay.
Mao was literally the worst dictator in history. Look, I'm an attempted history minor, so Mao may be worse than even I know, but if I know anything about him, it must mean he's pretty bad.
Okay. For real, yes. I mean, there was a lot of fucking excesses, let's be real, but...
There has to be like I'm joking at the end of this clip. What does he mean by excesses? Like death?
The People's Republic of China would not exist without Mao Zedong. I got...
He's literally gone to events dressed as Mao. Well, we've joked about that for sure. Yeah, that just seems like a horrifyingly bad clip. Did anybody even attempt to explain it? Okay, that's loud. That's what happens when the clipper fucks up the audio and then everybody else is at normal volume and I had to boost it. So yeah, this is Hasan Piker. Mao Zedong is one of the greatest leaders in the world. Communist then. Broke, entitled, lazy, narcissistic, sociopathic, mass starvation. Broke, entitled, lazy, narcissistic, sociopathic, mass starvation, gay, and retarded. Yeah, Smaggle in the chat wrote, Mao is like a good leader if you could push aside the 50 million deaths. Who cares about them, though? I just don't. I think defensive Mao is like indefensible, personally. I don't know why he's picked that hill to die on. I would hope that clip is cut out of context, but that's just absolutely horrible. Asmin on Hasan getting Destiny kicked out of college. I almost said Collargate. I saw Hasan Piker and I assumed his dog had to play a role here. So I don't know what he's reacting to. Is he just kind of monologuing? Basically, Destiny or Destiny fans both were kicked out of this event because he was going to show up and I guess chirp Hasan Piker.
Exactly what I said. That is the main fulcrum of...
Dude, oh, you got it, Newbie? Oh, dude, Newbie, the moderator just made this.
Do not come. Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
We are coming.
I gotta probably mess around with the audio levels on that, but that is so funny. That is epic.
What they believe.
Wait, you're skipping over literally everything? What am I skipping over? I have a lot of shit here. What am I missing? Check staff. Is this not... Okay, we'll just start from here. Smaggle, send me a link if you think I don't have it.
Exactly what I said. That is the main fulcrum of what they believe in. These people are profoundly and fundamentally un-American. This is an invasive species.
Okay, I don't know. Maybe I am missing a lot. What the fuck just happened, dude? I assume he means socialists for any YouTube TOS people watching.
And they are trying to change our elections and make us vote based off of...
I saw the Trump election shit. That didn't make any sense. Wasn't it that, like, Joe Biden popped up? No, Joe Biden rigged the election. Or so the Democrats rigged the election and during the Trump presidency. And then Joe Biden fixed the election. And then Trump won fair and square. It didn't make any sense to me. I don't know.
Middle Eastern blood feuds.
Holy shit, dude.
Every single...
The Middle Eastern blood feuds play into the Destiny getting banned from convention?
Single one of these people needs to be deported. This is insane.
It's so funny that I don't understand the context of what he's talking about here, but it looks like he's saying that, like, Destiny should be deported. Or, like, Hasan should be deported.
That this is, like, the core...
Which, if true, based...
fulcrum issue, which is, like, a land dispute between two countries in the Middle East.
Holy shit, dude. Guys, Israel-Palestine is back in a big way.
What are we doing?
Really?
Yes, I'm serious. Did he tell radio?
APEC isn't. That... See, like, you're, like, oh, but Israel? That doesn't work. You're telling me that Israel is bad because you want control in American politics instead of Israel. That's the real reason why. This is not...
Dude, here's the Israel-Palestine implications of Destiny getting banned from a convention. I don't know.
Not a position that you're arriving at through a value...
Nick, he's talking about Palestine and Israel as a priority for this conversation. I just don't get why. Why? Who cares, bro? I have so much... this is my fatigue. My fatigue is talking about Israel-Palestine in my YouTube drama. It's worse than, like, my intro topics being consumed by, like, soccer.
You judgment. And this is my position. Like, so...
Nicholas!
Did Masan... Wait,
thank you for the $5,
oh my god, Mossad and Hasan. Masan. Did Mossad ban Destiny? Is that true? Chat, can somebody correct... Alexa, did Mossad ban Destiny from his thing?
Not sure what you're asking about. Could you...
Yeah, I'm sure you wouldn't, Alexa. I'm sure you do Mossad's bidding.
You're asking about massage appointments?
Alexa, stop.
Really no
yeah, that's exactly what I fucking thought.
Secret that Destiny and I disagree on a lot of things. But here's the reality. Destiny is an American. He is an American citizen, and he...
I think Hasan was born in New Jersey.
...advocates for things that, while I think are incorrect, they are American things for the American people. Hasan fundamentally does not do that. His main issue is a blood feud and a war in the other side of the world.
I mean, I think Destiny's main issue right now is like a blood feud on YouTube, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know. That was kind of a waste of a clip. So, the biggest career mistake I made in the last year or two was listening to the people insisting how futile it was to focus on pretty interpersonal stuff, now realizing it's what 95% of the behind-the-scenes stuff runs on. Hasan is literally encouraging his audience to spam report my subreddit now based on information passed on to him via JStalk and his audience. Zero other large liberal creators will cover this because they're afraid Hasan and his audience. It's absolutely insane how petrified and weak liberal content creator space is when it comes to dealing with DSA types. Well, I would argue a lot of the liberal content creators got like shoved out of bread tube, and a lot of these guys kind of like took their place. Everybody is like a either democratic socialist or socialist in that space now. There really isn't a lot of like loud liberal voices, and none of them also have enough financing because they didn't get like deplatformed with all the right wingers. So all the right wingers have these extended monetization systems that go off site, and when the liberals aren't making money, they have to go to get a job. Like they don't have enough. Like a lot of the liberals were like month to month content creators on YouTube. They didn't really stand a chance.
Single person literally actively doxed every single person at the top of the college.
What does DSA stand for? I mean, I just assume it was like Democratic Society of America or something, or Democratic Socialists of America. I don't know.
Literally actively doxed every single person at the top of the College Democrats of America.
Who did this? Wait, who doxed everybody at the top of the event?
They're going through and like looking for their home addresses, their identities. This is completely unsustainable. It's not.
And again, I think Hasan Piker like flashed intentionally or unintentionally flashed like the what is it? The Dylan Burns stuff during the progressive victory.
Snark, guys. Stop using fucking childlike language. It's stalking. This is straightforward stalking. It's an entire community whose only content.
It's so funny. Like, don't call it snark because my hate is real hate. Everybody who uses snark is a child and can't handle criticism online. Meanwhile, it's just like, yeah, there is like an aggressively toxic space right now. And it's kind of punching in every direction. Yeah, they're not all the same people. People are doing team sports, but you're kind of getting you're a casualty of the team sports that you yourself are participating in. Yeah, there's an insanely toxic group that is just fighting in their own interest to go harass everybody involved in like the EHD whatever war, right? With all this stuff, and it's all intrinsically tied to like a war in the Middle East that we have to care about and shit. But to turn around and go, oh, it's just snark. Snark is a childish term. Don't use that. It's like you're kind of dealing with the exact same thing, but you call it something different to justify why you're a participant.
Is bordering on the criminal. Literally.
This guy called EFAP a Nazi kill stream. Well, that's why we don't take him for granted, like every single thing he says. Because, yeah, he just goes around and lies. He said the EFAP was a Nazi kill stream podcast or whatever. He's lied about me on multiple occasions. His entire compilations of things that he's accused me of on YouTube. I've shown the compilation plenty of times. So you do have to take him with a grain of salt. But it's really... I don't want to give a disclaimer every time he opens his mouth that lying is OP, guys. Remember lying is OP? Yeah, so that's another one. I've got new Smaggle news. I have this one. I'm just doing it out of order. I have that one on the docket. I think I have that too. Do I not have this? If I don't have this, I'll pull it. It's a bit out of order. It doesn't really matter. So this Michael A. Harris guy said, I'm with Destiny on this one. He bought a ticket and has every right to be there. Hasan the Hun. Am I wrong to say that, like,
yeah,
Hasan perceives Destiny attending this convention as like a terroristic threat? That's like how it's been described to me on social media. I guess I'll kind of take it as we go. But he but he was like deathly afraid of like Destiny attending. And I know this is going to come off as like whatever, people are going to complain about it. It seems like this is mostly Destiny's fault because he couldn't keep his mouth shut. At least that's how it's been portrayed to me. I guess I'll make a judgment call as I see it here. Like if Destiny just did the thing instead of like not premeditating, but telling people he was going to do the thing.
Yeah, I saw this. Kick streamer Destiny got banned from the College Democrats of America convention after announcing he would harass Hasan Piker and his audience at the event. It is very funny. It is very funny to see.
It's not like they stalked him on the side of the road, which I mean I would disavow. Like I have disavowed it depending on the context. But like it's a public location
a guy
where he's like on stage doing a speech.
who like openly was like, I'm gonna go to this convention. Guy who openly is like, I'm gonna go to the fucking I'm gonna go to an event I wasn't invited to deliberately harass the fucking convention keynote speaker. Easy as no contact order approval. All this evidence, man. Get one, and he can never.
Do you think that like a comedian is like, hey, listen, get these guys out of there. They keep harassing me as I tell these jokes. These people, these chirpers, they're actually psychologically fucking assaulting me on stage.
Talk about you again. End this harassment for good already.
Yeah, it's just pathetic. I do think, and maybe this is like a stupid take, I just think these guys need to like, I don't know, agree to disagree or something. I don't know if that's even possible at this point, but it just feels like everything is escalating and escalating. And no, I'm not talking about precedents on YouTube and shit. Everything just seems to be escalating and escalating for those dudes. And it's eventually going to come to a head and something fucking, I don't know. I don't, it doesn't seem like it would be very fun to participate with those guys at that level right now.
If you're still in contact with the CDA, you should give them a heads up that the finance director you cross paths with is now being targeted by the sex pest. Yeah, he knows. It's just crazy because that's like...
They make too much money. I think Hasan has every incentive to de-escalate. I think that Destiny has every incentive not to.
Like, this is like... I think he thought, because it's like Democrat in the name, he thought like, oh no, this will be fine. I can just like go out and fucking openly openly talk about how I'm going to agitate and how I'm going to disrupt the fucking event that, you know, college Democrats have put together, this national...
Like, if Destiny came out and was like, what was the actual message? Do we know what he said? Just a heads up, I am going to be doing some mass harassment campaign. Wait, what the fuck is that? Wait, what the fuck did he write in... Because this is his fucking text chat. Wait, what the fuck is he fucking... Wait, what did he say? I mean, I don't know, man. I don't think they should have kicked him out. But how else would they have perceived that? It's kind of small. I just want to get the actual text on screen. So this account is... Damn, I wonder why they didn't want him there, is the tweet I'm looking for. Let me look at the word damn. Has this been deleted? Oh, what is... Oh, that's Hasan Productions. I'm on the wrong one. Damn. So this is the tweet that I'm seeing right here. Damn, I wonder why they didn't want him there. Destiny, at Yeats tweet, just a heads up, I'm going to be doing some mass harassment campaigns on every journalist who gives this guy free interviews from now on. Is this the College Democrat event? Oh, sorry, is this College Democratic event today open to the public? Hasan responds to chatter, suggesting that Destiny is trying to ride his wave. I mean, this is just stupid. If you don't make this tweet, then you could have your moment where you like chirp him in the crowd and everyone's like, oh, wow, that's crazy. And additionally, I assume this is like a joke. I don't know with Destiny if it is a joke anymore, personally. But yeah, I mean, literally, you send this message to anyone at the event, they'd probably throw you out of it.
Convention.
No timestamp. I think it's old. That could be the case. Maybe that would be what I'm missing. But additionally, I don't know why he would say that. I don't know why he would say that to begin with. You're not really reaching when you're pulling up screenshots like that.
Bro, there's
absolutely old.
Something so strange about like...
You know, you could say it's absolutely old, but I just went on Twitter right now. I looked up Hasan Piker, and someone's like, the reason why Hasan Piker is really mad at Destiny is actually because of this clip. And it's like a clip of Destiny talking to Hasan Piker 6 years ago. So... yeah, old stuff when it's not properly dated, which we kind of saw before, I guess, with that Mao clip, if that's not a recent one. It does kind of suck when it comes up, but it's kind of the rule of the trade, you know? That's kind of what's happening here. That's the weapon of choice for most of this drama. Is, hey, look at this clip from 7 years ago. That's what happens when you don't focus on the newest thing that you could absolutely beat somebody over the head with.
openly filming yourself wanting to thwart an event put together that you were not invited to.
It's soy, it's cringe the way he's saying it, but as a promoter of an event, you're literally going to throw this guy out every single time. Every single time. You don't want to deal with the internet fallout of some fucking stupid internet drama at your fucking event that you planned, invited a bunch of people to. Like, you just want to do your fucking event. You don't want any of this smoke. This has nothing to do with you.
Because you hate the person that they
Like, an
invited.
organizer is never going to keep you there if they get info on this.
And then just being fucking ass mad the entire time, you know? Making this up. Destiny claims the College Democrats of America convention let Janet Mockey, a guy who was arrested for making bomb threats, but it wasn't Jarrett Mockey in the picture he posted. It was Austin Wise, the finance director of the College Democrats of America. Yet another failed attempt. The funny thing is the College Dems let in Jarrett Mockey, the same guy who got a guided tour to Hasan in Michigan, the same guy who was later arrested for making bomb threats.
So they're saying that's not an accurate claim?
Dude, what the fuck is going on, man? This guy's such a fucking... Dude.
Can anybody fact check that? I don't think it's important enough to stop the entire stream to look up. But
Dude, you can't do this, man. You cannot fucking do this. This is Laura Loomer behavior.
bro, you do this all the time. Dude. If he's right, he's right. Give it to him. But this guy literally just slanders every single person he talks about, bro. So I don't really want to hear it from you.
Behavior, dude.
Yeah, I like how Hasan is saying that we can't lie. It's just so stupid to hear it from him.
What the fuck? Dude, what a fucking disgusting...
It's not been proven either way.
Toxic...
Like, Hasan Piker could hold up a picture of himself and the things that he has said and done over the last couple of years and say the exact same, like, fucking moralizing, grandstandy bullshit.
What the fuck? Dude, what a fucking disgusting, toxic, insane fucking community.
That's why I don't really cover all the Destiny Hasan drama. It just feels like you get a clip of Destiny being like, this is actually the most despicable fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. And then he does something stupid. And then Hasan Piker looks at it and goes, this is actually like, wait a minute. Isn't this like the most fucking disgusting, hypocritical thing I've ever seen in my entire life? And it's just like a group of people who are hoping that their team wins the sport. Yeah, I'm just tired of it. Yeah, Destiny is completely scorched earth now and has absolutely no morals on a lot of these issues. It doesn't mean everything Assad has said about him is true, but like, yeah, I mean, he's also a grain of salt character right now as well. And I don't really feel like breaking it all down.
So desperate.
It's just so performative. It doesn't ring true coming from him. It's just embarrassing. He's dressed up like Mao Zedong sitting on a fucking live stream being like, guys, I can't believe that Destiny is doing this to me again. It's like, you should believe that. That's exactly, he said he's gonna do this.
So odious. Straight up
Dude, Vosh just came out of him when he said odious. His hands are cold.
fucking rapist behavior, dude.
How do you go, dude? I'm
fucking community. Just so
what?
Desperate. So odious. Straight up fucking rapist behavior, dude.
Dude, God forbid I call my fucking show Ultimate Rape Review. It's the worst crime from God. But all of these guys just call things rapist behavior now and also diminish the term. Blah, 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 blah. But yeah.
Straight up fucking rapist behavior, dude.
Everybody who watched that new review of the Obsession movie.
Dude, Jesus Christ. Who fucking behaves like this? They're calling D the Dem Jake Lang. In defense of Laura, she does not have a Nazi kid.
I guess to be fair, Destiny has that one controversy from the, well, not that one controversy, but I just remembered that clip from the Ryan Beard video.
So she has spare time. Fair. Centrists are defending Pestiny too. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, this guy went, so this is who we're platforming Young Dems after all this attacks against the party, after all this disgusting rhetoric, and barring someone like Omni Liberal.
Dude, he's...
who's been actively organizing and canvassing for Democrats.
Oh, I was going to say, this has literally nothing to do with him. It's just it's the thing criticizing him, and then this guy immediately just mentions Destiny, so I'm totally wrong.
At his behest. pathetic behavior. I like that this guy just straight up came out and was like, I'm gonna fucking go and harass
It's fucking Kim Jong-un.
this dude who's speaking at this event. I wasn't invited to this event. And then they were like, hey, you can't do that. We're not letting you into the event. You filmed yourself trying to harass people.
Hasan Piker when he wants to publicly speak, but doesn't want any of the things that come with being in public.
Way, dude!
Thank you!
There's a KFC in Yemen!
What a fucking liar, dude. What a fucking weaselly little liar, dude.
Holy shit. I mean, holy shit.
People at the event. And he is able to somehow brigade Twitter and get like Shannon Watts and Project Liberal and all these other like fucking annoying accounts on Twitter to make a big fuss about this. Very, very weird stuff. It's not going to stop. They don't care. I mean, it's just
like, obviously Destiny is doing a lot of stuff to try to like damage his industry contacts as Hasan Piker gets too big. But I mean, whose fault is that, buddy? That's, I mean, prior to all the other shit that happened, Destiny's biggest criticism against him was that he created Vosh and Hasan. So, I mean, he got too big. You can't rein him in now.
maybe legal precautions like.
Oh my god, wait, what? He's gonna get a fucking... Dude, he's gonna get a Tectone special. He's gonna get they're gonna take Destiny's guns away. What's happening?
Maybe legal precautions like.
He's gonna go legal. Get this guy out of here. He was threatening to speak at my event, unprompted. I thought lawfare bad, Hasan. I think Hasan Piker is not against lawsuits at all. I think he's against lawsuits for his friends. But, I mean, it doesn't really matter.
This is.
Guys, did you know that Hasan Piker is hypocritical on the lawsuit talking point? It's so bottom of the barrel. We're like 50 degrees of separation away from anything I care about.
How is this in any way, shape, or form?
Why does there always have to be guns involved? There's not guns involved, but Destiny owns guns. And it was a reference to Tectone losing all of his.
Like normal behavior. I genuinely assume.
What is this, bro? Thank you for the gifted.
Assume that like people are not going to.
Bro, what is this image on the screen right now? I can't get over this. Hasan Piker is like crying big blue tears about his future legal endeavors, and then you got this guy. You got this guy balancing on one singular finger.
Perform. Like normal behavior. I genuinely assume.
Didn't he just die? That's like Timothy Chalamet, right? No, I forgot his
Nick,
fucking
would
name.
you consider opioids? No.
The guy
Very
just...
funny to see a guy dressed up as Mao talking about going too far.
Can somebody put... Now that I've seen it... Hold on. He is kind of wearing the fucking Daenerys Targaryen, isn't he? Where... Hold on. It would help if I could spell. Yeah. Your new empire. Yeah, he's kind of wearing the Daenerys Targaryen. Dude, Hasan Piker from the front. Where is it? Open image, new tab. Dude, Hasan Piker from the front, Hasan Piker from the back. He is kind of wearing the villain aesthetic, don't you think? Do you not see the villain aesthetic in Hasan?
That like people are not going to be so side cucked.
Oh, you don't want to hear about... Dude, I don't think you could talk about sides cockery now.
They're not going to be so biased that they just like refuse to see when someone is like doing something that is worthy of a restraining order.
Dude, I have to do it. Can somebody find me the speech? I want to put that over it. Oh, that would be... I feel like that would make it way worse.
Like actively... Yeah, this isn't just like cyber harassment either.
Dude, oh, can somebody call the police? They're being cyber stalked. No!
How is this in any way, shape, or form like normal behavior? I genuinely assume that like people are not going to be so side cucked. They're not going to be so biased that they just like refuse to see when someone is like doing something that is worthy of a restraining order. Like actively.
I don't think that... Is this worthy of a restraining order? Is there like some aspect of this that I have just completely missed? Here, I got this. Yep, there it is. All right.
The Democrats, no more to Trumpism, but no more to the Democrats who compromise, who conciliate, and who betray us.
Wait, where's the part where you start to get like,
Is this wrong?
yeah, this is it. This is it.
No more to the fascist reactionaries, but no more to the Democrats who will collaborate and cooperate with the fascists, who will fund ICE, who will fund Israel, who will help poison the planet, who will stiff workers and help bosses. We don't need those Democrats anymore. In fact, we have a message. We are coming. We are unbossed, we're unbought, we're unbound, and we will become undeniable.
I want to wait. Where does it hit? It's like the
Stoic.
Hebrews. It's a fucking 7-minute song. I don't know. It's funny. He has like it's a villain monologue. It's not even a hero's thing. It's like a villain monologue. We are coming. Guys, we are coming. Do not come. Yeah, it's just funny. Alright, I guess that's the end of that. Let's keep going from here. Hasan responds to Destiny calling out Piker, Mandani, and the DSA's infiltration of the Democratic Party. He says he's a pretty narcissistic sex pest.
Like all the...
Nicholas!
Wait, dude, this is what it took to get Hasan to just react to this guy on fucking stream, too. I don't know what's happening, bro. We're getting Destiny versus Hasan reaction battles. This pissed off Hasan so much, he's on stream, like, actually arguing about it.
It cannot be, until I see anybody, the only reason why I let AOC
Light of the Seven would fit that speech.
slide is because she is willing to push back against the super left people. I've never seen Mamdani do it. Don't know if he would do it. But if I see him do it, then I'll change my opinion on it. But at this point,
he's such a petty little tyrant in his like little circle on the internet. It's so funny.
Bro, did you see your suit? The protagonist doesn't wear that suit.
Like, who listens to this and goes, yeah, this guy's fucking kicking game right now. He's so based. How do you read this as anything but like a bitter man who has no power?
Dude, imagine the discourse if Destiny didn't like call his shot from didn't point into deep right field before he stepped up to the base. I mean, it's just a blunder.
Power, no
And yeah, Hasan is kind of being cringy about it, but I don't know why you hand this one off.
Prominence, and is just like talking to an increasingly shrinking, irrelevant group of individuals that is basically a fucking cult. AOC is the only actual R-word progressive. Fuck her too.
I feel like
holy.
It's a little bit
absolute based. AOC, my queen.
I don't think you're supposed to read that one.
Existential for our party.
For our party, it's like, bro, this is not your party.
It's not your party either, brother. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, you guys kind of are the outsiders. They're trying to push out industry Democrats and bring in radicals. I think these people are insane.
Okay. Like, this is the thing that I don't understand. He always talks about is like, he was like, DNC shouldn't be inviting Hasan. They should be inviting me instead. Oh, I wish they would give me the power one day so I could like really fix everything. And it's so funny because it's like, dude, what are you talking about? Like, you're a deeply unserious egomaniac. You're a narcissist.
Dude, Hasan Piker quote, "You are a deeply unserious egomaniac," as he looks into the mirror. I don't know. None of this really bites from him. It's just, this is like Bill Cosby going on a rant about sex offenders.
Sex pest. You've platformed every white supremacist in the last decade. Fix your fucking life. And if you want to,
I don't know how platforming people is also like an argument win.
Actually have impact in American politics, stop trying to fucking harm.
It's like the Spider-Man meme.
The left movement in this country. It's such a strange thing for this guy to like present himself as this real beacon of prosperity, a real force to be reckoned with within the liberal Democratic Party, when the Democrats don't want anything to do with him either. You can't be running around being like, our party needs to purge the left flank when it's not your party. We, our, these terms are not appropriate. I oppose the framing that I am, a part of the Democratic Party in the ways that people talk about it, where I say like I'm not a liberal.
Well, you're on the outskirts of the Democratic Party, desperately trying to knock at the glass. That's how I view you. I view you as like a Democratic person, like pushing through a fishbowl.
And yet,
we are coming.
Sucks to suck for Bonarelli, Epstein.
Dude, I hate this guy so bad. I'm gonna call him Boner. That'll show him. I hate the nickname thing, especially when they're that weak. It's like, this guy sucks. I'm gonna refer to him as Stephen Boner.
But,
Yeah, he did say we.
Our movement is more...
I think Hasan's a bit of a LARPer, but I do think he definitely wants to be like mainstream Democrats. He just wants his boys in there with him. Like, he wants to change the structure of mainstream Democrats.
He
doesn't want to be part of the guys. He's trying to push the guys out.
Foundational part of the Democratic Party than he is. Part of that is because he's just a hanger-on. He's just trying to claw his way into some kind of relevancy, but failing to do so because he gets in his own way every step of the way. Yeah. Razor sharp political instincts once again.
I mean, you have to give it to Hasan. He is getting some motion now, but everything that was said about him here was probably, or that he's saying about Destiny here, was accurate about him, like, shortly, like before all of this, before like this most recent run. He was complaining about having like the worst year ever, and people didn't really want to take him seriously, and all these articles seem astroturfed and bullshit that are coming out about him, and he needs to get like good media because people are sending bad media his way and bad articles and shit like that. He needs more people to write positive things,
demonstrating that he knows where...
It's like he literally took 2 steps up the ladder, and he's just like, yeah, dude, everybody 2 steps below me is like a pathetic, wretched individual.
He knows where the winds are blowing. If he
has one YouTube video blow up, and he's like, you know what? I hate small YouTubers now.
Real ideological commitments, if he had real ideological commitments, rather than operating off of pure resentment, okay, he would recognize where the movement was, where the momentum was, and he wouldn't position himself as...
The momentum is where Hasan Piker wants it to be, because that's the message he's trying to push. That's just not real. I don't think that's like a very fair descriptor.
Being unbelievably antagonistic to that movement. Not to say that like DSA would ever welcome someone like Destiny into its own ranks, but he could at
like, again, weren't we watching Hasan Piker a couple of months ago cry that he got kicked out of a Democrat event, and he didn't get and then when we get Madami's thing, he didn't get invited to the awesome special party afterwards. Like, this guy has gotten his fair share of doors slammed in his face too, so I don't really want to hear it from him.
At least dupe people into believing that he was a progressive force, right? But he's so fucking self-centered. And so,
like, Hasan Piker throws tantrums that he makes himself undefendable, or I guess like he makes himself like appear as hostile to the point where he's not like a safe person to campaign with, and then he gets mad that happens.
Chock full of personal resentment. He is driven by his animosity to those he has declared ideological enemies due to the fact that at some point we've made him feel small, we've made him feel stupid, we've made him feel silly, only because he positioned himself against people like myself, and the environment shifted from under his feet.
You have the clip of Destiny getting kicked out? I do think I have it here. If I don't, Smaggle gave it to me, so I'll check it out.
Okay? Like with Israel. Israel is one of the best
God, please.
examples of this, right? Like, he thought, as he said over and over again at the time, like, oh, Hasan is losing everything. We're gonna destroy him. Everyone is going to know that he is a nefarious force, a bad force in American politics. And by 2025, I will have actually generated a lot more buzz than Hasan, something along those lines. It was such a stupid thing that he said. Never mind the lib
I don't know what he said specifically, but you absolutely get to, if he did say anything like that, I guess it's fair to like showboat.
media is never covering any of the Hasan
Thank you.
shit. This is really
Nick, would
this
you
is
consider
lit.
but I don't really
opioids?
see Hasan having a long term. Maybe I'm like gonna.
Terriers is a good show. Terriers is a good show, Dr. Han. Terriers is a good show. I've really been enjoying the South Park
Yeah, it's all about
coverage.
terriers.
I can't get over how much EFAP not liking terriers utterly broke his brain.
I agree.
Literally, Adam's girlfriend kill me. The whole space is cooked as fuck. He's like going after Adam Mockler's girlfriend apparently because he doesn't like that Adam Mockler is not sufficiently defending him. Not realizing this is precisely the reason why people find you to be odious. He's targeting Sam
Is
Cedar.
odious? Wait, is odious like his word of the day, dude? That's the second time. Thought we muted it.
His girlfriend called him pro-Israel, which he is. Yeah, he is. I don't know why he's like running away from it when at the apex of the genocide.
He just learned that word yesterday. The apex of the genocide. Was that the Frogan tweet or? Oh my god. All right, let me see if I have that thing. If I don't have it, I'll just play it now. This is the clip that Smaggle sent me. Is it this one? Here.
Are you guys selling those shirts?
Yes, we are.
Nice.
Climb over there.
Yeah, and I deliver like my nieces and like.
Are you Destiny?
Are you Destiny?
Yeah. We're not letting you.
Imagine if iDubbbz tweeted that he's going to Tana Mojo's event. He's like, Tana Mojo, coming to get ya.
Yeah, I got. We're not letting you in because we're worried about copyright.
So I've been like every year.
We're worried you're going to yell or some shit towards us on, and we're not gonna. I'm sorry.
It's my first time at like conventions.
Yes.
Like, I don't know if this guy's like being villainized or anything, but I don't think any single person who's been planning an event would want this to go down that way.
I'm sorry.
They want the event to be the main focal point, not like Destiny and Hasan's online political drama.
How can I not get into this? We're telling you we're not gonna get it. We're telling you you're not gonna get it.
For I know who doesn't support the Democratic Party or whatever has priority over.
Do we like Sneeko? No. Sneeko is a cuck loser.
Not engaging in this conversation.
Subhuman wretch.
Okay, I understand. Is there anybody ahead of you or anybody above you that I can speak out about this? Or?
I am the national vice president.
Is there anybody above you I can talk to? Yeah, I mean, there's a national president, I guess you can maybe speak to.
Okay.
I'm called Democrats in America. Yeah, but
His own in chat was like, do we like Sneeko in here?
trust me with everything, so, you know. Love it. Security. Security. And these folks that, okay. You can please walk out of the building.
So unnecessary.
This isn't, look.
We're gonna walk. No, good job. You did it. Thank you.
You're not following rules. You're making your own.
That's fine.
Dude, can you show me in the TOS why I'm being kicked out of here for my tweet? Someone's saying, like, gotta give it to Hasan. He's made it a hug box. I don't understand. If somebody tweeted out, like, oh, dude, I'm gonna go confront Hasan Piker, which is the implication of Destiny's tweet, and then the people who got access to that, and they've seen other comments he's made, whether they were recent or not, I can't imagine any organization wanting their fucking event that they've planned and invited a bunch of people to and was hoping we get like good publicity. I don't know why they would want a drama be taking center stage, hijacking their event. I don't know, maybe I'm just being an asshole about this. I just don't understand, like, from the organizer perspective. I'm not saying that Hasan Piker looks good here or that Destiny I don't know, deserved to be kicked. I think any organizer would make the exact same decision as that guy just did. I'm more of just defending the organizer. People say the org doesn't want a potential Charlie Kirk situation. Don't even take it there. They just spent a lot of money on this. I don't know, man. I don't think that they wanted it to be the Destiny and Hasan show for the entire weekend. And I think that's fair enough. True, they don't give a fuck. They're just a distraction. Yeah, I mean, on YouTube, this is the final frontier of war. But, like, in terms of the actual event, it's like, hey, we're just trying to do our fucking show. Can you guys just hash this out somewhere that's not my fucking show? You know? But... So that was the clip. I thought I had that in case I didn't. This is where things start getting funny now. So Fetterman, I've talked about this, right? Fetterman was a guy that I legitimately thought was retarded. He had a stroke, and he was doing debates, and he couldn't even speak properly. And I had to bite the bullet. I was wrong. Apparently, this guy made a full recovery. But the minute he made a recovery, because he was the online social media take was like, this guy is fucking stupid. I can't believe they're going to vote for him. The football player should win, is what people were saying. And then other guys were turning around and saying, no, you don't understand. It's just a fucking... he had a stroke. He's going to get better. He just needs time. He shouldn't have debated. He did a really poor debate here. He looked really bad. But obviously, he's got like issues right now that he'll be fine from. And then there are people on Twitter, it's like, oh no, I've never seen anything like this. So he's fucked for life or whatever. I was wrong. I was in the he's fucked for life camp. And then all of a sudden, slowly but surely, he started thinking and speaking and talking like normal. And as soon as he opened his mouth, he just started spitting out talking points that they branded as Republican. So now all of the guys who defended him and wanted him to win hate him now. At least that's my understanding of Fetterman from kind of a layman perspective, is that he was like defended by the Pikers of the world, and then as soon as he got better, they started calling him a Republican.
I believe that the Democratic Party is going to become more anti-Israel. As long as we continue to do that, you make that official.
So he's just really pro-Israel. I imagine that's what they're talking about.
And you make that part of our platform. That's my red line in the Democratic Party. They campaign with garbage like Hasan Piker. This
is just so crazy.
Pro-Hamas.
And John, Senator Fetterman made some headlines yesterday. He said if the Democratic Party were to officially make no aid to Israel part of their official platform and essentially become an anti-Israel party, he would consider leaving the party.
Is that where his like money's coming from? Again, is he leaving the party like Elizabeth Warren was leaving the party? I don't know. Was it Elizabeth Warren? I don't know. I don't know politic. Ignore me. I don't know politic. Senator John Fetterman, many Democrats are now campaigning with trash like Hasan Piker. He's proud to stand with Hamas.
And you have many Democrats now are...
He's just going on a political press tour shitting on Hasan Piker. It's just so weird. It's just so... Dude, if you told me this was going to happen like 2 years ago, I wouldn't believe you.
Campaigning with trash like Hasan Piker. Hasan Piker, he's proud. He's proud to stand with Hamas. He described Hamas 1,000% better than Israel. And we have Democrats that are campaigning with these people. Now, if you're willing to openly engage with people that are pro for Hamas, that's a testament to how things continue to...
Is this not like dystopian? It's not so much as what he's saying here as much as just like, why? Why is he saying this? Why does he know any of these people? Who are these characters in my new YouTube drama? To cover the new Hasan drama, I have to discuss character Senator fucking John Fetterman.
Slide within my party. And you have many Democrats now are campaigning with trash like Hasan Piker.
It's
Hasan
just so
Piker,
funny. I can't get over it. I don't know. I just can't get over it. It is just beyond parody. I know, you get your top... Dude, I guess for people who are playing the drinking game, it's time to drink on the beyond parody question, but I think that's a fair one, right? Who the hell is going to disagree with that? That's crazy. That is insane. Anywho, Nux Taku is the GOAT? Okay, you're just like super banned. Thank you. Goodbye. Have a good one. Was that the Sneeko guy? Okay, this is the clip I was looking for. So I did have it, Smaggle. I was just out of order. Hasan says the one thing you can't call him is a liar, and that we're coming for the Democrats who... I don't know, Trump is a speech... Okay. A lot of people, including probably your future employer and current employers, call me a lot of names. They say I'm an idealist, a radical, a terrorist, but there's one thing they can't call me is a liar. Didn't Hasan Piker literally quote, lying is OP? They can't call me a liar.
Now, a lot...
Alright, dude. We gotta give him the royalty-free treatment, dude.
A lot of people, including probably your future employers or your current employers, they call me a lot of names. They say I'm an idealist, a radical, a terrorist. But the one thing that they don't call me is a liar.
What? I feel like that's a bad... This speech sucks, man. They call me a terrorist. They say I'm the... they call me the Bay Harbor Butcher. They say I've raped more people than Cosby. But the one thing they won't call me is a liar. They will not call my sincerity into question. Like, I don't know about that. I don't know if that's like the worst thing that you could be called. You know, the worst thing you could be is a liar.
Idealist,
radical, a
And
terrorist.
by the way, they all call him a liar too. That's like a very everyone calls him a liar.
Future employers or your current employers, they call me a lot of names. They say I'm an idealist, a radical, a terrorist.
They say you drowned your kitten in the in the fucking ocean. They they say that you bought up every single seat at a Ja Rule concert to make it look like nobody attended. They say you went into your friend's house and ate every last piece of skin off of their Kentucky Fried Chicken. They say you've been strategically placing Lego bricks in your girlfriend's apartment so she steps on them and feels pain when you're not around. But the worst thing, they've never called me is a liar.
But the one thing that they don't call me is a liar. And I think that anyone who wants a better future for the world, let alone this country, needs to understand that it is our job to always seek truth from facts.
Dude, what is that? Dude, I'm sorry.
Seek truth from facts.
I think the one thing that we always should do is that we should see truth through the facts. And I am a surgeon. Speak truth to facts. It's got the cadence of a dying Biden.
Congressperson who's refused to change these policies have failed you, have failed all of us.
You have failed us, Anakin. You have failed us. Did he ever criticize like Trump for fucking plagiarizing a speech? Because I think he should have stole somebody else's.
Interests above the interests of the people. I say no more. And
I say no more. I say no more.
I say
you have failed this city.
No more, and we say no more.
Dude, this fucking speech. I don't know if it's that bad, but it has zero aura. They've revoked the aura.
Nicholas DeOrio.
The aura was
I
left
actually
at
think
the
you're a
door.
pretty funny guy.
Oh God.
Nitch, don't you dare compare Hasan to the Bay Harbor Butcher. Sergeant James Dokes made a difference in Miami.
Oh God. Honestly, you should blame the Democrats who for having failed the people who now listen to people like Hasan. I mean, the Democrats have just been absolutely awful for a while. I think like the overall thing of like the Democrats need to earn our vote though is insane as well. I think that's probably like a death nail to any. I don't know, dude. That's a bad sore loser mentality. The Democrats didn't do enough. It's like, okay. Maybe you should tell people to vote.
I've traveled all around the country. I've talked to countless people over dozens of protests, gone to rallies, I've gone to marches, I've gotten shot at by my own law enforcement that I pay with my taxes the salary of. And all I ever hear from the people
that was when the rubber bullet whizzed past him
by my side is no more. And not just, thank you. And not just the no more to Trumpism, but no more to the Democrats who compromise, who conciliate, and who betray us.
There's treason then. Guys, I know what we need to do to beat the Republicans who just won the last election. Civil war. Not literally like a Jeremy type video, but like we need to start an uprising in the Democratic Party right now. It is cringe. Yeah, he does think he's cooking.
No more to the fascist reactionaries, but no more to the Democrats who will collaborate and cooperate with the fascists, who will fund ICE, who will fund...
Is he talking about... No. Wait, no. No, wait.
The fascist reactionaries, but no more to the Democrats who will collaborate and cooperate with the fascists.
He's talking about Destiny. In the middle of his speech, he just starts talking about Destiny. That's... I mean, what else could he be talking about? He constantly complains, specifically that Destiny has platformed Nick Fuentes and all these right-wing like people or whatever, and like fascism and stuff. It's like it's something. If he didn't talk about it so much, I wouldn't think there's a connection. But it has to be on his mind when he wrote that.
No more to the fascist reactionaries, but no more to the Democrats who will collaborate and cooperate with the fascists, who will fund ICE, who will fund Israel, who will help poison the planet, who will stiff workers.
icy cringe people.
And help bosses. We don't need those
He didn't write this? He probably did. It's terrible.
Democrats anymore. In fact, we have a message. We are coming.
Dude, I love the cameraman who can't hold the fucking thing steady or whatever device they're using. It looks fucking terrible. I mean, they literally they assassinated this guy right quick.
We are on boss. We're on bot. We're unbound. And we will become undeniable.
That's so fucking funny. That is so fucking funny, dude. Moving right along. Twitch streamer Hasan Piker. I think I already saw this. This is the clip we saw.
People in here somehow still think it's drama when a sex pest is organizing his community into multiple political operations to gain legitimacy and access to government officials to continue harassing you and potentially cause real harm. These people are trying to make a third way based on harassing you. It's ironic because third way already exists to do that. And they have a lot more emotion and a lot more clout.
Not the cameraman trying to get a cool shot and then fucking it up. Yeah, honestly, the cameraman totally fucked him there.
You know, or actually literally 7 years of this shit. Back then, I wasn't as big of a content creator as I am now, so I didn't have like this massive community and
insulation barrier
and support structure.
It is crazy. That was like a fundamental thing that happened to him.
But I do think that a legal action is in order at this
Holy shit. So he's like going all in on the legal thing.
point, because this is, I mean, it's not even for me. It's all these other people. Yeah, N-word manifesto was the summer of 19. Yeah. Yeah.
From the iconic Destiny the Streamer channel. What, like the Vosh thing?
Dude wrote a whole manifesto about how
Hey! Mew, 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 mew.
What are you, fucking stupid? It's Google searches, dude. It's Google searches. It's Google searches. How hard is a Google search? How many people failed to Google search?
Nicholas DeOrio is getting eaten by his own. I heard that he's becoming a lol cow himself.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
And that's the fate, isn't it?
I want to say to the girl who was a feeder. So respectful of you.
Mute that motherfucker! Mute that motherfucker! I'm tired of him interjecting when I'm trying to make two simple points. Holy shit!
Alright, this guy just won't admit he's a pedophile. I'm so sorry.
I
get so overwhelmed.
You motherfucker!
No!
Okay.
Fuck! Chat, type 1 if you've had a cum jar. Type 2 if you haven't. Is that a normal thing?
Thank you, thank you, thank you,
Hasan,
thank you.
Have my money.
Holy shit, dude. Oh my god, I really appreciate it. That was awesome. We need to get those new donation sounds out here. Jesus. I heard you yell mute, and I literally dropped my pencil and screw up my drawing. Listen, I'm a man of the people, and the people need their earballs, dude. Their earballs. They need to see through their earballs and hear through their nostrils. Dude is literally terrified of the gnome. I think dressing up as Mao and giving a weird dictator-like speech is weird behavior, but that just might be me. Hasan is a real-life case of soups and... No. Well, I guess I can see the sex thing. Wearing costumes, being petrified at the thought of someone who can bring him down from his little Twitch politics. Oi, scorched earth. But again, well, I guess that is a... Oh, you know what? If you want to compare Hasan to Homelander and Destiny to Butcher, because I think that Destiny has gone scorched earth, mate. I guess you could make a comparison there some way. I don't know if it's a super accurate one, but it's worth the reference. I see it. Yeah, scorched earth, mate. Yeah. Genuinely, how do we be so soft they want a literal restraining order to avoid debates but advocate for a violent revolution? Well, you see, he won't be doing the violent revolution. The poor dumbasses who follow him will. He needs to get a restraining order on the person who sells him the suits he's wearing. He's so performative, just wear the jersey like a normal human being. You don't have to wear a suit in your bedroom. Ew, why is he wearing that? As if he cares about football. Most beta shit ever coming from someone LARPing as an alpha. How the fuck would you get a restraining order? It's like Trump getting a restraining order on Biden. Or DeRozan getting one against LeBron. Completely performative, zero chance he takes the steps to do any of that. I think it's just like to feel bad for me, audience, lol, feel bad for me. Real question is how they even enforce it. Not like Destiny's going to Hasan's house, throwing pebbles at windows. Like, they can't legally make Destiny not talk about Hasan for anything other than libel. Why is he wearing a jersey over his shirt? He's the most performative fake ass post. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we all know Hasan Piker's suit. It's like the Sargon of Applebee's. It's Hasan Piker of Applebee's in Turkey. What is this?
Like I was.
Verse former Shot for the Point host sent me this.
We all know why we're here, and I believe we all know what needs to be done.
Dude, they got the same suit. Oh my god, no!
We sure do.
No!
But I think it's best we don't talk out loud about it until we have most of them on the trains heading to the camps.
and the them is the Democratic Party in this case.
What does that mean, sweetie?
I'm not sure, but folks, I just want to interrupt for a second and say how remarkable it is.
Same crowd size too. It's only missing Taylor Lorenz in a mask.
That this little boy brought us all together. The passion is causing a revolution of spirituality, and we owe Mel.
This is the New York Times journalist that wants to suck Hasan
Gibson and this little boy our thanks.
We owe Hasan Piker our thanks for even bringing us together right now.
Thank you very much. Now, in order to do what we all know needs to be done, we are first going to need more support. I think we should all go out and take at least one other person to see the passion.
Oh, what a great idea! We each make it our responsibility to convert one more person. Great idea.
Yeah, it's funny. It's a fucking... Yeah, I see it. Everyone's assuming a landslide in November. Should probably rethink that. You're doing your very best to kill the grassroots momentum by spending every day attacking the left. Perhaps you should try criticizing the Trump admin. What is Hutch going to say here? Because literally my thoughts are like, the previous election, Hasan Piker was just like... he was withholding his support for Kamala Harris, which alternatively was promoting Trump, in my opinion. If there's like two major people running and you refuse to promote the one as the politics guy, then yeah, that's kind of helping the other dude win, right? A guy who couldn't even bother to actually help elect the... Okay, so this is what he's going to say. That could have spared Trump 2.0. Picture here her lecturing a woman who spent her entire life focused on beating Republicans in elections. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's the one. We've argued this like 50,000 times on stream, so I think you're kind of aware of the talking point now. But yeah, this is something that Hasan probably shouldn't have said. Ethan Klein of the H3 podcast pulls this up. Nobody calls me a liar, dash the guy that everyone calls a liar. He's right. Twitch streamer Hasan Piker covering Twitch streamer Ludwig's revenue breakdown. I gotta be honest with you, this segment has lingered more than I wanted. This is kind of I'll put this as a future intro tidbit, but I don't think I really need info on Hasan Piker's Ludwig. The issue is that he doesn't take sponsors and he cries about it. It's not really relevant to this segment. Twitch streamer Hasan Piker gets one guide over a chatter starting a React Harder rage bait.
Imagine when you think of like foods that'll cause intestinal distress and have you voiding your bowels, all liquidy and shitty, you probably think of like really greasy food.
Why is he even watching this? I click on a Hasan Piker stream where he's dressed in a suit, watching fucking Charlie explain how diarrhea works. This is the fucking change the left needs. This is just like so jarring after all those other clips to see him just reacting to this.
Food, really processed food, or just something that would like inflame the system or just, you know, cause a lot of havoc, a lot of mayhem internally. But in the case of the cyclospora here,
Jesus, Charlie's the only... Yeah, guys, we're going to be talking about the new Taco Bell lettuce situation. So, basically, there was a bit of a whoopsie-daisy, and somebody stuck their testy-westy and poopsie-doopsie into the lettuce chute, causing a mass malaria outbreak that's led to a lot of people having their talkie-walkie bell and poopsie-daisying their pants. A big floppy dildo smacked me in the face this morning when I was thinking of Ubering it.
Main vectors seem to be fresh fruits and vegetables.
I didn't even realize this is about Taco Bell. Okay.
You know,
I was just an advocate of Taco Bell. I knew the lore. I didn't realize this was actually it.
The healthiest food options.
It doesn't matter if you say that you agree it's assaulting your senses. I don't hate Charlie, but I don't really find his videos very helpful when I'm doing segments and stuff. I think if I was into YouTube drama more, I guess, and I was just watching everybody else and not currently making it, I probably would watch him a bit. But nowadays, like, in the current meta of like YouTube, you just have a Twitter account and all the information is readily right there, and all the same YouTubers are pulling all the same tweets to give their take, and then you get like 2 minutes of an opinion and the rest of it is them just describing the 50 tweets I've already read. With Charlie, I'm so accustomed to his videos, for the most part I can kind of guess what he's gonna say, so I don't really find it super relevant most times watching a Charlie video. That's why we like sparingly review them on stream. It's the same with like Pegasus and those guys. I made a clip and then people got mad at me when I said like I'm not learning anything from a Pegasus video, but at like the core of it, that's what it is. I know that all of these guys do exactly what I do. They go on Twitter, they grab the 7 tweets, they just structure them in a recorded video. So whatever the fuck they said, if we agree or we don't agree, I'm going to get all the same talking points because I know where they got their fucking research from. And their 2 minutes of opinion isn't really worth me actually sitting there and watching them talk about the video.
Available. That kind of blew my mind when I learned where this was coming from. Because I eat fresh fruit for breakfast.
Who got mad at Nick for criticizing Pegasus? Not really anybody. It was more YouTube comments, probably Pegasus fans that saw it. And in my defense, I'm sorry, in their defense, I made a really terrible... I guess I didn't really explain my point very well. It sounded bitter, but no, I mean, I respect Pegasus. He was around during the I'm Alex drama with Slazo back in like 2019. I just don't like his new videos.
Just like every day. And
flex.
Now...
Oh my god, I forgot. We're watching Hasan Piker. Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. I was in the middle of explaining Charlie to the audience, and then Hasan just scared me into realizing he's on the... Did you know he was on the screen? I forgot what we were doing for a minute.
I probably will stop at least for a little while. Because no reason to roll.
Every day closer to be a third worldist.
Who the fuck just called him Ozempic Mudahar? Dude, it's Mudahar, but it's the lighting has been blasted to the point where he appears to be white.
America is a third world country with a Gucci belt. Straight.
Dude, what great coverage from Hasan. This is a great clip.
Up. Data centers have made it so that there's no like real running water, which like water access, like having clean water.
My understanding is the water argument is literally the worst way to fight data centers. That it's like the Reddit talking point that everybody jumps to. I'm not educated on it enough to know, but my understanding is it's like the worst way to criticize data centers. It's like the lazy man's argument.
Water infrastructure is one of the telltale signs of a development.
No running water is crazy. My understanding is a lot of that water like gets reused and filtered or something, or it doesn't render water unusable. And that's just like misinformation that's being spread by people.
Developed nation.
The water claim's a false claim. I don't know. I don't want to describe it in detail because I don't know the mechanics of it, and I can be wrong, and I can be psyops by pro AI fucking data center fucking corporations that have raped my mind. And honestly, every fucking thing on Twitter these days, you have to have 6 different people claim it or like corroborate it to even know if it's true because there's so much fucking misinformation on the platform. But I heard this isn't real.
And data centers are cooking that. We've already gutted the FDA by way of Doge. So now we don't have the proper controls over the food supply. Okay.
Has Nick been compromised by big data center? You can't spell big data center without Israel.
And you know what else is massive?
That was not the right button. The VOD will not know. There it is.
Okay. And
dude, you know what else is massive?
Not only that, but also we can't even identify.
I'm gonna leave that in the VOD. Dude, I had the worst moment ever the other day. I'm gonna mention it here because I had to remove it. I literally uploaded my last segment on Southpaw with 2 N-words and 4 F-slurs uncensored. And my stupid ass is in there would be like, the VOD will never know. And he dropped the hard R twice and I forgot to edit it out. And I had people messaging me. I didn't know until fucking midnight. I didn't know till fucking midnight the entire day. I had a video on my channel that could have got like compromised. I could have got 2 fucking strikes from leaving that. And I had completely no idea. So I got it. It didn't even get demonetized. I managed to get away by like the skin of my balls on that one. I totally fucked that. So thank you to the freedom. Do you know who told me that? Unironically, it got so bad. I'm sure people were telling me in the comments. I wasn't anywhere near my computer. And I didn't see it in the Discord, but I'm sure somebody said it. Bro, I had this guy Kaz, I think he used to restream the kill stream back on August. Like this guy, OG viewer, messages me at fucking, I think 1 in the morning or something, to let me know. And I'm like, what?
Where the bad batch of food is coming from. Okay? Why are you completely ignoring the video and mooching off of Char?
People are wondering if they should ping you on Discord. That's a red alert. I think you can ping the fuck out of it. I think everybody has permission to ping me if I leave that level of slur in my fucking video to the point where the channel is at risk.
Charlie?
That's a new rule. If there are more than 5 slurs in any uploaded Nick DeOrio video where he mentions he's clipping them out and he missed them, please ping me excessively.
Did you... Dog, he spent the last 2 minutes talking, doing diarrhea puns.
Wait, Hasan he's woke on the diarrhea whoopsie daisy moment.
I'm just giving you more insight into how we got here. This is the main point of the video. What do you want me
I heard Charlie's video is not good on this.
to do? I'm actively transforming the fucking video by actually, you know, telling you about what took place.
I'm transforming the video by talking about his poopsie doopsies.
And how we got here and why your
He really didn't, but I guess he did by Denham's law. I guess he did transform this.
grandparents are gonna fucking die on
Dude,
the
I didn't realize that sitting there for 40 seconds uncontested was good transformative content, but I guess according to Denham's law, we're in the books.
shit are pissing out of their assholes and how it's the responsibility of the Trump government. And you're over here being like, well, I can't believe you didn't transform Moist Critical's diarrhea puns for the first 2 minutes in this
Guys, at least he's not eating a sandwich. What would you want him to do? Fucking die?
fucking video.
I wouldn't, personally.
And instead chose to give me actual fucking data points as to how we arrived here.
I've got 2 little updates here. The Kaceytron is probably more interesting than the Frogan one. There's really not much to say here. I'm not going to insinuate that I think it didn't happen or it did happen. Frogan said, last night I was targeted and assaulted by a group of Zionist men. They repeatedly tried to hit me and my friend's lip was busted protecting me. Security had to intervene to remove them from the premises. Absolutely insane this happened over us just existing. I don't know. I mean, I disavow if that happened. That sounds absolutely terrible. Yeah, I don't really have any more to add than that, to be honest. Nick always picks to read my goofy comments. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of things I could say. There's a lot of things I'm not going to say. If this is real, I'm really sorry that happened to you. And moving on. Oh, and obviously any activity such as that would be immediately disavowed from my community. I don't think for a minute that anybody from here would be associated with anything like that. Now, Kaceytron went live a while ago. I don't know if I made a segment out of this or it snuck around into one of the other intro segments and plopped in a random point of a VOD. But Kaceytron got banned recently and people were speculating it wasn't because of distracted driving, it was from drunk driving or high driving. And all of these clips are really bad. Basically, people didn't know why Kaceytron was banned because nobody watches her, she's that irrelevant, and then clips started to surface of her being told, oh no, you're way too whatever to be driving Casey, you shouldn't be going to McDonald's right now live on stream. All this happens the same time as the distracted driving Emily, is it Emily? What is it? Extra Emily clip was going around. So I speculated, along with many others, that if Twitch was going to do something, they wouldn't do anything to Extra Emily. She'll get a one-day ban because she means too much financially to the platform. But they could take the old dog out back, and they could absolutely put her in a position where she's going to be banned for a month over this. And I guess, in the defense of Twitch, it sounds like the thing that she got banned for is like measures of magnitude worse, but she didn't get a one-day ban. She didn't get a 2-day ban. She got banned for 5 weeks. And if the reason is accurate, I am so fucking for this. It's not even funny. This is like the magnum opus of our distracted driving. Here's Kaceytron explaining to nobody why she was banned.
Nursery. And
quartering's next.
You know, like honestly, I have a really rough relationship with Twitch.
You literally survive on social media because they've unbanned you more than most.
You know, like, even like my partnerversary, even whenever I've had my partnerversary, I've never really felt...
You've done sleep streams freebooting stolen movies. I mean, like, you've been unconscious while they play. You are a threat to the platform and people who like content on YouTube.
Like,
well, on Twitch, I guess.
Oh, it's my partnerversary. So exciting that I've been here for 13 years because...
Ooh, 13.
I just always go to remembering how Twitch took my sub button for no reason for 8 months back in like 2014.
Maybe you should get over it. It's like 12 years ago.
So I'm like, actually,
I'm not going to defend their actions, but was it Justin TV back then? Like, you're like a dinosaur on this platform.
My partnerversary, I think, technically should be at 14.
Yeah, that's like over a decade ago.
14 years, but it's not because of the time that Twitch targeted me for wearing tank tops and angering mentally unwell men.
Let me guess. I'm not going to victim blame, but I'm victim blaming. I assume it was something she did.
About it? Yeah.
Dude, her abuser was twitch.tv.
Yeah, that was fine. But yeah, I have a really rough relationship with Twitch. And, you know, it is just like... I feel like they always have. Like,
yeah, incels have targeted her. It was explicitly Bear from the Obsession movie.
Like, taken extreme... actions towards me. They've always taken extreme actions towards me. So
the fact that you're even on this site is like a testament that Twitch doesn't have a bone to pick with you. That's the reality. The fact that you're even like functioning and able to post on Twitch at all when you're unbanned just goes to show you that they're giving you a lighter touch than most.
This whole thing isn't really surprising.
Any site that wants their creators to succeed would permanent ban people who are just restreaming movies while they're asleep.
To me, you know, it takes me back to the time where they banned me for a month for making a COVID joke that was clearly sarcastic. What is that Uncle Alert thing? What is that?
She's on YouTube. Oh my god, dude, chat's calling her old.
See, that noise isn't playing for me, you know, but I don't know. Like, honestly, I'm not surprised that we're here. You know, I don't really want to talk about my ban too much because of all of the, you know, like, no, I was not drunk and I did not get banned for drinking and driving.
Now, she mentions the drinking and driving ban, but she doesn't mention the high driving ban.
Is all,
if that was what it was,
incel hearsay, and they're just saying things.
Incel hearsay?
They don't know what they are talking about.
Okay, well, give us the real reason, Casey. I'm ready.
As per usual with that group of mentally unwell people. You know, they're probably in here right now.
It's me. I am the mentally unwell.
Waiting to listen and clip that one weird incel that was like the LSF moderator. That
dude, Stale 2000. I'm gonna let that one go. The incel thing is like a fucking. It's immediately like a tell, but the Stale 2000 one, I'm gonna let that one slide. Actually,
that Stale guy or that tarot card guy. Like,
hi, I am Tarot Card. My hairline is atrocious.
They're probably in here right now, and his bestie, that Leah Spaghetti incel account on Twitter, which I have blocked. Like,
wait, is that's her? That's her right now. That's
Nicholas the goat. Thank you for the $5.
All of the other incel accounts. I try to stay up on blocking the incel accounts, but you know, like, they're probably watching right now, just waiting to, like, you know, clip anything that I say out of context. But to be clear, that is not why I was banned.
Okay, so what was the reason? Why did Twitch ban you for an entire month when all of your peers get away scot-free with literally everything, bro, that you were doing?
Thank you, Mr. Pibb.
Maybe not everything, who knows?
And like the way that they're like acting like I'm an alcoholic whenever I don't even drink, you know?
Yeah, alcoholic. She keeps mentioning alcohol. She hasn't mentioned weed yet.
I'm just like
chronic weed abuser. Can we get some, I guess, pushback on
okay,
that?
whatever. But yeah, anyway. Frame shift, thank you so much. I appreciate it because it is like, yeah, I'm out a bit of money this month, but it's fine. I'll figure it out like I always do. God,
She wasn't singing that tune before, but I guess money's better now.
So weird not having the music going. You barely drink, right?
She needs to put some pants on. Of course I'm wearing bottoms.
But I have all of these incels in my comments like calling me an alcoholic. I'm like, yeah, I know.
She keeps specifically not mentioning weed in this. Am I the only one? I'm not saying that she was high, but I'm saying that most of her streams she is.
So many alcoholics that drink on occasions. Like, yeah, I think I've drank like this year. I've probably drank like 3 or 4 times, which
maybe you're a lightweight. You ever consider that?
Which I know is like probably so common for alcoholics to maybe drink once a month at most. You know, I know that's how most alcoholics operate. But anyway.
Even if you're not an alcoholic, that doesn't inherently mean that you weren't drunk. I'm not saying you definitively were, but that's not a good defense.
Way.
Any more segments on Southpaw? Tomorrow's VOD is probably the last one.
The way she didn't address the farting allegations. Oh, yeah. And
I think that was a donation sound. I'll defend her on that one.
Whenever we get back, I'm going to have to get rid of the farts, I guess.
I've been bullied by the incels to no longer fart.
We're going to have to get rid of the farts when I get back. But anyway,
Yeah, again, her eyes are like squinty. Thank you, DGCO2.
There's a KFC in Yemen!
Guys, I have been informed that magnet is the shortest TTS message. Given there is a wall, make sure no one tells Roz that magnet is the shortest TTS emoji.
Thank you.
It would be terrible if he spammed tons of magnet in TTS. Like this. Magnet.
Thank you, DGCO2. I didn't cut that. That cut on its own.
She's unwell for that outfit. You're gonna get the drunk rumble guy sliding into the DMs.
She would be the perfect girlfriend for Jeremy after the divorce.
Let's talk more about my time away. Do I look relaxed?
No.
Don't I look so relaxed? Right now I am, hold on, don't I look so relaxed?
No.
Right now I'm a full-time retired goddess.
No.
Is what I've been doing. I've been
Nicholas, the goat. Thank you for the $5, my man.
I have nothing but no. Thank you, Roz Alerts. Is it gonna play? Oh, I didn't do the 5K. Thank you also to Space Goonzilla. Sorry, I thanked the wrong person.
Nicholas, the goat. Thanks for the $5, my man.
Nicholas, thanks for sucking my balls.
It's Nicholas Thickless. We love Nicholas Thickless. And Nicholas Thickless is the Thickless of Nicholas, but Nicholas Thickless and the Legolas with Nicholas Thickless, and don't forget the legs.
Thank you!
I've been in my retirement era.
But her retirement era is like, I need to stream for survival.
You know, I was kidding about removing the farts, you guys. I was kidding about removing the farts, but...
Really? I miss your sarcasm.
You know, like this kind of forced break, to be honest, I feel like it's actually probably really good for me. You know, this forced break.
She's streaming right now. Is this the only stream she's going to do for the entire month being gone?
This time away.
Because you know you got to go in there and like secure the super chats.
So it's not really what I wanted at all. I think that it is really good for me. I've been having, you know, it kind of makes me laugh because...
By the way, there's a little story for people. I don't know if I've told this one before, but who here was getting Webkins during the big Webkins craze? That was huge when I was in like grade school. The Webkins online scam stuffed animal where you could put rooms in your virtual house. Dude, guys, girls, I don't care who you were, bro. I had the frog. I was involved in the frog. But you never wanted to put your Webkins on the actual thing. You had to keep the codes unused, or you had to put them in a room without a window. Otherwise, the guy who's like the doctor would come and kill your Webkins. So people were like afraid of putting windows because they thought they coded in something to the game where your child toy was massacred by a fucking owl or something. If you guys remember this lore, I might have just activated something inside you, or maybe you never knew to begin with. I don't know. Why was I telling this story? Dude, this is actually fucked. I don't even know why I was telling this. I'm mid Webkins lore, and I don't remember why we're talking about it.
You know, it kind of makes me laugh because I don't know, like, I don't want to like talk too much.
What the fuck was I going on about?
About like my incel haters and their like perception of me.
Are you high? Maybe the moral of the story is I'm also high. I'm not high.
But it's just so interesting to see how skewed their perception.
Oh, I remember. So webkins would retire and they would bring in new webkins. It was like a FOMO for children back in the day where your mom had to go like buy you the ideal stuffed animal, and if you didn't get the last one, it would go for like $1,000 on eBay, bro. Cheeky dog moment maxing. Okay? So when I was a kid, I didn't realize the word retired meant retired. I read it as retarded. And I thought after a certain amount of time, the webkins had become retarded. And I remember going on the bus and like, yeah, the cheeky dog is retarded, so it's really expensive. And my other friend nodded and sincerely and went, yeah, I mean, I wish I could get the cheeky cat, but it's also retarded. And the other person at the bus stop went, retired. I'm like, what are you talking about? I go, the toy is retarded. No. It's retired, as in they don't make more of them. And I'm like, I'm retarded. And that's exactly what I thought when Kaceytron just said that she's retired. That story just fully populated in my mind. When Kaceytron says she's retired from YouTube, that's the first thing that came to mind.
Of the world and reality are, and like how skewed their perception of me is. Like, I feel like they probably think that I'm like doing really badly, that I'm like suffering, like, oh, you know, like they've been like, you know, just some of like because whenever I comment, I'll get like a flood of like the weird incels, like, you know, they like live in my comment section, even though I ban them, like I block them regularly. It's like, you know, they just make new accounts. But anyway, just like this idea that I'm
literally everyone deals with this the exact same way too. It's like, this is just this is, I don't know,
like suffering or like upset or angry or like, oh no, she's so pissed off that she's banned. Like, you know, I'm like, oh, I've been living life, honey. I've been mothering.
She's a kid? That's terrifying.
Been surrounded by friends and family every day.
I thought she was childless. What do you mean she's mother maxing?
Like, my life is really, truly so full, and I feel so lucky.
Dude, I love the delivery. My life is so full. You know, she should write Hasan Piker's scripts.
To have the support system that I have, and, you know, I feel so grateful to just be...
I am so grateful. My life is good.
Me to just be like little old family every day. Like, my life is really, I've been surrounded.
Dude, this POV, you just discovered a way to replace oil or to replace gasoline in cars with water that comes out of the tap.
By friends and family every day. Like, my life is really, truly so full, and I feel so lucky to have the support system that I have. And
minutes before they turn up like dead at a rest stop,
you know, I feel so grateful to just be me, to just be like little old me. You know, I've been mothering a lot, like in my time away. I've definitely taken...
Yeah, she sounds like Anissa every time she goes on Twitter and gets into a fight with somebody. I am actually the most fulfilled I have ever been. I love my husband and my relationship. Things have truly never been better than they are right now.
In time to relax.
Who is she mothering? Her grateful viewers.
Like, I've been banned for what, 10... how many days now?
she literally isn't... I'm not counting. 10.
I've been banned for like I still have like 3 weeks or some shit, but I've been banned for like
so she probably got a 1 month ban.
Maybe like 2 weeks, maybe closer to 2 weeks now.
Thank you. I appreciate
So there's this creature named Nicholas DeOrio. He has this segment called the Ultimate Rape Reviews.
She says she's successful and living well, but wasn't she talking about how she was struggling and that Ethan was plunging her into crippling debt?
Well, he didn't, so now she's not plunging anymore. But she sounds high to me. Here's the problem, Natalie. My issue with this is I don't know if I've ever heard her speak sober, so I have nothing to compare it to. Maybe this is just her. Maybe she's just like slow now. Maybe after years of drugs, this is just like her sober, which would be tragic, but I mean, I wouldn't care.
And the first like week, I was like,
she's definitely high. I mean, maybe, most likely. knowing her.
You know, I'm just not going to do anything, which has been like, you know, so uncommon for me, you know.
The viewers wouldn't know.
Well, honestly, it's like I did do a lot of stuff. It's like me doing nothing is like that doesn't happen. But I've been doing things like, you know, tending to my plants. I've been, you know, like tying up some loose ends. I told you guys I've been mothering.
You know, she shares a lot of similarities with like a potted plant mentally.
I've been helping out, yeah, like some of my like younger cousins, you know.
That's what she means by mothering.
Have some younger cousins. They've been kind of going through it, and I've been, you know,
Dude, let's throw them into the conflict. I don't understand the point of this.
helping them out. Like I'm going to help one of my younger cousins get their driver's license. I'm helping.
It's like mandatory, like IRL. Oh, here's Casey on stream admitting she was banned because... Wait, what?
Zen, thank you.
So she finally got pushed into admitting why she got banned. All right, this is why we're here. Too much lingering in the previous clip. Give me the good stuff.
X_Zen_X6813 joined for 1 month.
Thank you, Zen. Like I said, like I get why Twitch made the decision that it did, which it wasn't for drinking, by the way. It was for smoking.
Fuck off, bro. There's no way. Dude, she went on that whole holier than thou fucking speech about how it's... Oh, you don't understand. I didn't get banned. The incels accused me of drunk driving. I got banned for being stoned. I mean, dude, this is insane.
It was because I hit my marijuana pipe. Like, it was like 22 minutes. I went back and I looked. It was like 22 minutes before I drove. And overall, like...
Are you, like, addicted? I don't know. I always laugh at weed addiction, but she seems like a good candidate for a Bo Blaxian thing. What are we doing here? What a fucking... They shouldn't unban you, personally.
Because I hit my...
They banned you because you hit a fucking weed pen and then got in the car 20 minutes later. And again, that's no... We don't know how high you were before you hit the pen.
Marijuana pipe. Like, it was like...
With a pipe.
22 minutes. I went back and I looked. It was like 22 minutes.
Imagine giving a holier than thou speech about how the incels have branded you a drunk driver when you were just a high driver.
Before I drove. And
dude, as soon as it kicked in, you're like, I gotta drive. Was that the goal?
Overall, like, I understand.
She's downplaying a DUI. Well, she didn't get one because Twitch is the only one that caught her.
And why Twitch made...
And her stream wasn't... No one was watching her stream. That's the funny thing. She got banned for what should have been a DUI. Personally, I think it should have been a DUI. And nobody knew about it or even knew why she was banned until like hours later when somebody figured it out.
The decision.
Like somebody found a clip.
And that they did.
Thank you.
On Nicholas DeOrio.
So it's way worse than Extra Emily. It's way worse.
I can't believe that girl from Mixtape grew up to become Kaceytron. This is so sad.
But I want to reiterate, I wasn't fucking...
Dude, they took her music away and this was all that remained.
Drunk, you know? And, you know, like high driving, that's a completely different...
When I was 18, a high friend pulled into oncoming traffic after telling me he was good. Newbie, I'll raise you one better. During my driver's test, I nearly turned into oncoming traffic and I was sober. So anyways, I didn't pass the first one.
Conversation. I get what... I do believe that high driving is a thing.
Guys, she's conceded that high driving is real.
But for somebody like me, like I'm literally a medical marijuana patient.
I don't understand. Do you think that if you're a medical marijuana patient, you should be allowed to drive? Are you so disabled from sitting on your stream chair?
She looks like she's always modeling for a mugshot.
What the fuck is this?
She's like the after picture when they show someone before and after years of heavy drug use.
True. Alex, whatever his name from the intro segment, be like...
Like I'm literally a medical marijuana.
Not that one. This one.
High driving is a thing.
That's like his response to the fucking obsession drama. Guys, I just want to point out that high driving is real. Like, is real.
But for somebody like me, like I'm literally a medical marijuana patient. You guys know that.
That doesn't mean anything to me.
For somebody like me, it's like I'm not going to be like inebriated from taking like one hit of my pipe. And
they should take your fucking license.
Usually like my rule of thumb would be like 30 minutes. And I think that I just like wasn't paying attention to the time.
Why don't you just don't hit weed if you're planning on driving to McDonald's, you fucking piece of shit. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Like, you're a fucking scumbag, dude. I'm glad they banned your ass. Got that ass banned.
You know, but I drive better high. Oh, stop it. No, like I said, I understand. Like, I do believe that high driving is a thing. Some marijuana addicts will act like, oh, high driving isn't a thing at all. I do.
Who the fuck is saying that you can't be... What?
I do believe that.
Who is saying this?
That it is a thing. But it's like one of those things where it's like tolerance does matter.
No, just don't smoke and drive, you fucking retard.
You know, like, yes, I've been too high to drive before. Was I...
If you're smoking, you're too high to drive, bro.
Whenever...
If you're taking a hit and going to...
For that day I got banned, no, I wasn't. Like, one...
Bro, we have so much rideshare potential. There are so many fucking places you could call or people to come pick you up. Maybe she has a friend. I
hit off my marijuana pipe is not going to make me too high to drive. Me being too high to drive is like, okay, I've done...
Do you think the TOS should consider how much of a weed junkie you are on the regular so they know if your tolerance is high enough? Guys, we're going to be instituting a new policy on marijuana. It's going to be weight related.
Can I say something to you, Nick? I really like you.
Why are we even talking? What was this whole speech before about? I remember when they banned me in 2014. You're going to ramble on about that?
Done dabs and edibles. But yeah, I understand why.
Yeah, it's crazy how smug she is about like an objectively bad thing that she did.
Twitch made the decision that they did, and I understand why people have like, you know, their feelings towards high driving. In the future, I'm just not going to drive on stream. I'm just going to do like a BRB screen and just drive off stream because
in the future, I'm gonna put on a fucking screen and I'm gonna drive anyway. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Oh, she's gonna be in a headline one day. She's gonna be in a headline. And you know what? If that day comes, I promise, Casey, it won't be an intro segment.
I'm not, you know, it's like also the meta right now is like all of these no life incels hall monitoring streamers while they're driving.
Oh my god. The meta is to criticize distracted driving when these retarded influencers put fucking civilians in danger. She's just like completely okay with this. This is crazy, bro.
You know,
dude, incels love when your family isn't murdered. You should hate them.
And I'm just like, I'm not fucking doing that.
She doesn't care at all. Why should she? If something were to happen, God forbid, she'd probably be the one that lived. Yeah, we'll be reading the obituaries of her next McDonald's trip, and she'll probably walk away just fine. I don't know. That just seems to be how it goes. Dude, hall monitor? Yes! Yes. Call me like a life preserver. Yeah. I wouldn't even intro. Oh, God. Only have 20 people watching. Is that what it says? She got 2
Nicholas,
out of 100 members.
Thank you for
I
the
thought she wasn't going
$5,
to
my
stream. I literally thought she wasn't going to stream. I guess she streamed again, or it's the same one. I mean, to be clear, even if I was taking a break, you got to get that money. You got to get that money, bro. You got to pull that money in, dude, when you get that ban. That's the one. Twitch should never bring her back for that. Has she ever thought about what would happen to her legally if she was high and got into an accident that she didn't cause? Probably not. Kaceytron doesn't seem to be like someone who... Is she someone who thinks about really anything? Go on Jeremy's podcast? Is that her next move? Yeah, I guess that's like an option for her moving forward. It's on her YouTube, 2,000
Nicholas,
views. Oh,
the
boy.
goat. Thank you for the $5,
Oh
my
boy,
man.
2,000. I need a hall monitor wiggler. Let me change to. Look at me. I'm grandstanding. Oh, Long Johnson. Yeah, even her chat's giving her shit. Are they? I don't believe it's a. I don't believe it's a thing. I do like to be alert, Wendy. Why was Extra Emily unbanned sooner than you? That is a crazy... Extra Emily was distracted and nearly caused an accident. Kaceytron got banned for literally smoking and driving. Both of these are bad. Emily's one should have been longer. Casey's one... They should be like... You should swap them. Extra Emily should have got banned for a month. Kaceytron should have got banned permanently.